Hi everyone, my name is Matt and I wanted to do a short YouTube video on what it took for me to set up my bow, which is a left-handed Mission Venture with a quad hunter, with a quad ultra-rest hunter, to set it up to use FOBs. I love these FOBs. They're good in crosswinds, they're good in high winds and low winds. They're wonderful. This is only my second season hunting with a bow, so I'm not a pro. So it took me a little bit to figure out what to do. I got on the forum, which is really good. I recommend getting on the forum, and it shows you how to set up the quad ultra rest hunter. But I still had some issues after I followed what it said on the forum. So the first thing I did was I switched to the TL1 launcher, and the TL1 launcher holds the arrow a little bit higher, which gives you a little bit more clearance from the riser than the other launcher that comes with the rest. So I switched to the TL1 launcher, and then I squared things up. I made sure it was square. These FOBs like to be square. And after I did that, everything should have been good, but it wasn't. I was still getting contact on the inside, and it was throwing everything off. Excuse me. But to the credit of these FOBs, at 20 yards or more, they were still straightening up and hitting pretty close to the mark. So the way I noticed it is that it was pulling the tape off of my rest, and at close range, when I was setting up my my sights, the arrows were really far askew. It does take a little while for an arrow to settle down, but these were way far askew. So I was still getting contact, and I couldn't figure it out, and I called and I talked to people, and we couldn't figure it out. So what I did was I called QAD, and they said, oh yeah, I know what to do. And here's what they told me to do, and it was really simple. I'm going to zoom in. They said, you see that set screw right there? Loosen that set screw and pull the cord through just like a ½ millimeter at a time, as little as possible. Shoot an arrow, see if you're still getting contact. Pull it through a little bit more, shoot an arrow, see if you're still getting contact. And once you don't get contact, then you're good. And so that's what I did. I pulled it through as little as I could, shot an arrow, still got a little bit of contact, but it was better. Pulled it through a little bit more. It might have been a millimeter or a millimeter and a half. I had to adjust this this timing a little bit, and then I was good. I was shooting laser beams. You don't want to over tighten this because that affects your let off later. But that's what the folks at Quad told me to do, and it worked right away, and I've been shooting laser beams ever since. So that's what I've got. Quad ultra rest hunter on a mission, left hand Mission Venture, shooting FOBs, and I love them.